broadcast from the Sabarmati riverfront. It is the Atal Bridge that is right behind me, and it is in fact a state that is headed to the polls in just the next 72 hours, where the first phase of polls are to take place. But however, smarting from the attack of the Prime Minister, where he accused opposition of being terror apologists, the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge today hit back at the Prime Minister, calling him Jhoothon Ka Sardar, or the leader of those who tell lies. In fact, Mallikarjun Kharge attacked the Prime Minister for misrepresentation. At the same time, of course, he also said that he comes from one of the deprived sections. Remember that in the past, whenever the Congress has attacked the Prime Minister, whether in 2014 or in 2017, it hasn't really produced any positive results as far as the opposition Congress is concerned. Let's first take a look at what was said today.
और आपके जैसा आदमी जो हमेशा क्लेम करते हैं मैं गरीब हूं, मैं वो, हम भी गरीब है, हम तो गरीब से गरीब है, हम तो अछूतों में आते हैं, कम से कम तुम्हारी चाय तो कोई पीता है, मेरी चाय भी नहीं पीता कोई। और फिर बार आप बोलते हैं कि मैं गरीब हूं, मेरे को किसने गालियां दिया, मेरी किसी ने कुछ कहा, मेरे को कुछ, तेरी हैसियत क्या है कहा। अरे ऐसे बात कह के अगर आप सिंपैथी जमाने की कोशिश करें तो लोग अब होशियार हो गए, उतने बेवकूफ नहीं है। एक बात चलती है, एक बार अगर झूठ बोलेंगे लोग सुन लेंगे, दो बार भी बोलेंगे तो भी सुन लेंगे, कितने बार झूठ बोलेंगे, झूठ पर झूठ, ये झूठों के सरदार है।
The BJP, meanwhile, is furious about the attacks on the Prime Minister, saying that the Congress is yet not able to accept a chaiwala as the PM.
डायनेस्टिक सियासत है, डिस्ट्रक्टिव विरासत है, वो डायलिसिस पे है। और जब डायनेस्टिक सियासत और डिस्ट्रक्टिव विरासत डायलिसिस पे होती है तो उसके लग्गू बग्गुओं के इसी तरह के बयान आते हैं। आज जिस नेतृत्व को पूरी दुनिया सराह रही है, आज दुनिया में जिस नेतृत्व ने भारत का झंडा गाड़ा है, आप उनको जो है वो इस तरह की भाषा बोलेंगे तो जनता आपका और हश्र क्या करेगी, इसका अंदाजा आप लगा सकते हैं।
Once again, the Congress party has done what it does best. That is, to abuse one person. It has started abusing and insulting the position of the Prime Minister and constitutional position. The statement of Mr. Kharge is not a sahyog, but it is a vote bank ka prayog and udyog. Just like Madhusudan Mistry heckled, abused, insulted the Prime Minister, and not just the Prime Minister, but his entire Garib Samaj by saying, "Aukaat dikha denge." Now Mr. Kharge is also slandering and abusing and insulting the Prime Minister because they cannot tolerate, these dynasts and elitists can't tolerate that a chaiwala has become the Prime Minister.
However, this isn't the first time the Prime Minister has been slandered or abused. In fact, the Prime Minister just a few days back, earlier this month, has said that abuses were not a deterrent for him.
कुछ लोग निराशा के कारण, हताशा के कारण, भय के कारण, अंधविश्वास के कारण सुबह शाम मोदी को गालियां देते रहते हैं। मैं तो पिछले 20-22 साल से बड़ी वैरायटी की गालियां खा चुका हूं। तो लोग मुझे पूछते थकते नहीं हो, तो मैंने उनको समझाया, देखो भाई, मैं डेली 2 किलो, 2.5 किलो, 3 किलो गाली खाता हूं। सारी गालियां मेरे अंदर प्रोसेस होके न्यूट्रिशन में कन्वर्ट हो जाती है।
Let's take this across to our guests who are joining us. With us is Dr. Aparajita Sarangi, the Member of Parliament and spokesperson of the BJP. With us also is Kailash Adhikari, MD of Governance Now. Manasvi Thapar is a political analyst with us, as is George Korean, political analyst. Let me start with you first, Manasvi Thapar. The Prime Minister, by his own admission, saying that every time that there are such abuses that come his way, that it only strengthens him and they really aren't a deterrent, but actually, in fact, end up proving counterproductive for those parties that actually, or leaders who actually end up abusing him. Is it the same that we're seeing happening in front of us?
I think everyone is abusing everyone. This is the new law in politics. We have seen Prime Minister himself abusing the Congress party and the Congress leader in the past. And so there is no one in this political understanding that no one's abusing anyone. I have not seen any political party who can claim that we have not abused the other political side of arena. That has not been the case in the new political edition of India. In fact, all BJP, which is the prime political party, have abused all the minority political parties. When I say minority, in the seat numbers and the vote share, they have been abusing. Be it calling Jersey guy, be it calling Videshi girlfriend, be it calling anything. The BJP have nailed it and they have done it, and it is not the fact that Congress.
Let's get a response from Madhavdas Sarangi. Madhavdas Sarangi, even BJP is being accused of abusing other political leaders. That's the charge coming in from Manasvi Thapar. Quickly respond to him, please. Madhavdas Sarangi, can you hear me? Well, I think we lost that line there with Madhavdas Sarangi. But Kailash Adhikari, if you can hear that question that I posed just now to Madhavdas Sarangi, is it fair for the Congress to say that all political parties can be equally accused, I beg your pardon, of abusing their political rivals and using intemperate language?
You know, Madhav, I certainly believe that the Congress, in its deep frustration, is in a complete delusion, and every time that it talks about the Prime Minister like this or hurls abuses, and now this time it is the Congress President himself, the newly anointed Congress President, that they forget that they're talking about the office of the Prime Minister of this country, of whom they are also the citizens. You know, you may have political differences, but talking about the Prime Minister of the country is completely wrong. It's derogatory. It speaks very lowly of themselves. And as Kharge ji said, कि जनता सब जानती है, जनता ये जानती है कि आपने खुद के प्रधानमंत्री के बारे में किस प्रकार की भाषा क्या उपयोग कर रहे हैं. And also, Madhav, you know, I'm a Mumbaikar. Today is 20th November. 2 days ago, we remember the day 26/11, and when the heinous terrorist attacks shook Mumbai, that day, which we all remember. That day when P. Chidambaram ji was the Union Home Minister back then, right, when the Congress was in the center, what he said, you know, what was a remark that he made? कि 31 महीने बाद हुआ है. जैसे कि हर 24 महीने बाद कुछ होना चाहिए, हर 10 महीने बाद कुछ होना चाहिए. Right from 2014, Madhav, as a citizen of this nation, I feel safe that no terrorist attack has taken place, and that the Congress.
I want George Kurian to respond to that. George Kurian, you know, this is once again, whether it is the words niche, whether it is chai wala, all these have in the past, in fact, been subject matter of much controversy. However, as the Prime Minister has said in the past, it perhaps, the BJP says, only strengthens him and also shows, as they are alleging, the fact that they want to make or abuse the Prime Minister at any cost. Your response to that, George Kurian?
Well, Anand, it's a derogative of the Congress President that he has used these words. I strongly believe that the Prime Minister's Madhav, I'm sorry. So Madhav, it's a derogative of the Congress President that he has gone ahead and used these words for the Prime Minister. I believe that the Prime Minister's office needs to be respected as well. Having said that, one has to take note that the 27 years of misrule in Gujarat is the reason why Prime Minister today, who himself was Chief Minister of Gujarat for 12.5 long years, have done nothing that, you know, today in a situation like this, he has to use national agenda in a state level assembly election. It goes to show that, you know, BJP is in a position in Gujarat today like, you know, ek tar ko jo jang lagti hai, it is in that position. And we have seen.
How does it justify being called Jhoothon Ka Sardar? Well, quick response. All right, we don't have enough time left. I want Madhavdas Sarangi. We couldn't connect to you earlier, Madhavdas Sarangi. Quick response to what the other spokespersons have been saying. Madhavdas Sarangi, accusation coming in from one of the panelists that the BJP uses similar abuses.
Talking about the Prime Minister of India, and he should have the minimum courtesy to refer to the chair of Prime Minister with utmost respect. He's a senior leader of the Congress, and I think all of us expect that from him, number one. And number two, please don't forget that these are the people who had called him Chaukidar chor hai. And you know what happened? The Janata of the country gave them a befitting reply. In all these 5 state elections that were held, I think we came out victorious. And in 2019 elections, after that Chaukidar chor hai thing, we came up with 303 seats in the Lok Sabha. So I think Congress somewhat is very nervous. Right. Congress does not know what to do. And so that is why Congress is actually saying what it should not say. As far as the statements of Prime Minister Modi is concerned, what he made yesterday and what he made today in different election rallies in Gujarat are actually hinting at what Congress had been doing pre-1995. In fact, when he referred to the encouragement to the terrorist organizations...
We'll have to leave it there. We'll have to leave it there. Dr. Madhavdas G, unfortunately, we're completely out of time. I'd like to thank all our panelists for joining us. Kailash Adhikari, Manasvi Thapar, George Kurian and Dr. Madhavdas G. Slipping into a very quick break for now.